Us, we are talking about the lesson Landscape of the Soul. What is this landscape of the soul? In this lesson, you will come to know about art form prevalent in the world. Basically, you will studying about two main art school. One is Chinese art school, another is European art school. Yes, Chinese art school is another name for Asian art school, and European is belonging to the whole West. Yes. First, you read the lesson. After reading the lesson, when you study this Venn diagram I have presented here, you will get a clear cut concept of Chinese art form and European art form. In this Venn diagram, in the first circle, you will come to know about distinctive feature of Chinese art, and in the second circle, I have put distinctive feature of European art. The overlapping portion talks about the common features in two type of arts. In these two type of arts, there are not much common features. There is only one thing, that both are art form created by artists, and both are distinct from each other. In Chinese art, we get Chinese art is known as a sense of inner life or spiritual life. There is no actual view, there is no single viewpoint. One can enter into the painting from any angle, that is, one can interpret it in one's own way. Landscape is inner, spiritual, or conceptual space. These are the terms that you will get in the lesson. There are Chinese horizontal paintings. They keep on scrolling, horizontal scrolls, sorry. They keep on opening the scrolls, and new dimensions of meanings are added to the painting. Then in the Chinese painting, there is another landscape paintings, that is known as concept of Shan Shui. This I will explain later in detail. Uh, in China, in 18th century, there was a famous painter Wu Daozi, and now there is a school on his name, school of art, uh, that is known as Daoism. Yes, these are some of the features of Chinese art that you will come across in lesson. As regards European art, we can say European art, European art, I mean to say European paintings give the impression of delicate realism, meaning it looks like real. Or the another word you will come across in the lesson is illusionistic likeness, meaning it gives the illusion of like being the original. Yes, here the painting does not have any hidden meaning or interpretation. Viewer views it exactly as the painter has prepared it. Landscape is real, object itself is important. There are no horizontal scrolls like Chinese painting in European art. Uh, in Europe also, there are stories of a 15th century painter known as Quentin Mercy. He belonged to Antwerp. Yes. So these are some of the distinctive feature of two kind of arts. The reading of the lesson will make the things more clear to you. Below, I have put pictures of these two paintings. The first one is a Chinese painting, the second one is a European painting. The features of these arts that you have read in the lesson or in the Venn diagram, you can check in these paintings, right? The next one, I have created a flow chart of Shan Shui. Let me explain what is Shan Shui. Shan Shui again is Chinese painting. In it, there is a landscape. This is a landscape painting. How does that landscape is created? It has some special features. You will find here water mountain that is going upward, vertical towards heaven, and then there is water on the ground. Mountain is known as Yang and water is known as Jin. Mountain is vertical, stable, warm and dry, whereas water is fluid, on the ground, horizontal, moist and cool. In the painting, you will find interaction of this mountain and water. This In this interaction, the the concept of the ism is shown. What is that? There is bound to be some empty space here in the Chinese landscape painting. In that empty space, a man is shown, and man is known as middle void, and he is known as the eye of the landscape. This is one second concept in the lesson, landscape of the soul. In the lesson, then there in one there is one newspaper article given there. That article talks about raw art brought, uh, and that is raw art or art brought talks about those kind of artists who have not got any formal training, but they have genius. They produce work of art that everybody likes. Yes, here we read about Nek Chand and the rock garden created by Nek Chand in Chandigarh, and national and international magazines have featured it. That is an example of raw art, art brought, or outsider art. These are the three names given to it, and the lesson ends with three concepts. Thank you, everyone.